So, one Bitcoin can potentially make you a millionaire in the next 10 years. Okay, I'm being dead serious, guys. One Bitcoin, if you own one Bitcoin right now, please put it somewhere safe. Store it somewhere safe. Whether it's a hard wallet, cold wallet, right? Whatever it is, please store it somewhere safe. Okay, do not sell it. None of that, right? Just hold one full Bitcoin, right? And I feel like one full Bitcoin in the future will in fact make you rich, will in fact, make you some type of way wealthy and make you a millionaire. Like, I'm being dead serious, guys, when I tell you guys this, right? I've been making a whole bunch of videos telling you guys, begging you guys to accumulate, to buy and own one full Bitcoin. Just one full Bitcoin, guys. Okay, just one single coin of a Bitcoin. Hear me out, guys, right? Bitcoin, okay, it's the most scarce asset out there. Tell me right now another asset that's more scarce than Bitcoin. Tell me, right? You can't. You know what I mean? Bitcoin is literally the most scarce asset out there, right? What makes it so scarce and limited? Well, there's obviously a limited supply of Bitcoins, right? 21 million Bitcoins, okay? That's it. No more, no less. 21 million Bitcoins to ever exist, okay? We can't make more. That's it, okay? That's the limited supply, right? We all know that, okay? And obviously, throughout the past few years, ever since Bitcoin was created, right, millions of Bitcoins were in fact lost, right? Lost forever. Maybe someone, right, bought Bitcoin, okay, in its early years, in its early stages, right? Maybe in 2010, 2011, or 2020, 2012, right? Or maybe 2013, where someone bought, hundreds and maybe even potentially thousands of Bitcoins. They put it somewhere safe, they maybe put it in a hard wallet, and maybe they forgot, their key password or something like that, and they don't have access to it anymore, right? So millions of Bitcoins have been lost forever. So realistically, guys, we only have about, I want to say, 16 to 17 million Bitcoins, right? Which makes it even more scarce. Okay, it makes it even more scarce here, guys, right? So Bitcoin is really scarce. Okay, there's just not enough. Like, if you guys really think about it, there's not enough Bitcoins to go around for everyone. You know what I mean? Once Bitcoin becomes mainstream, okay, in the next few years, everyone starts talking about Bitcoin, right? New investors start investing into Bitcoin, right? You're going to see Bitcoin obviously skyrocket. You know what I mean? And obviously, guys, there's a limited supply. So, the supply is low. That means the demand is there, guys, right? It's going to skyrocket. You know what I mean? Bitcoin will potentially reach millions of dollars. Not just 1 million. I'm talking about millions. I'm talking 5, 10 million, 12 million, 15 million per Bitcoin. Even more than that, guys. But obviously, I'm talking down in the future. I'm talking decades from now, right? That's when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? And that's why, guys, when I am in fact, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, I'm buying Bitcoin every 2 weeks or so. I'm buying a little bit by little bit, right? I am thinking long term. I have never sold any of my Bitcoins, guys. I just want to say that real quick. I have not sold any of my Bitcoins, even my Ethereum, right? You guys know I'm a huge investor into Ethereum as well, right? We can't forget about Ethereum. I've never sold any of my Ethereum because I'm always thinking long term with my investments into Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So I'm saying this right now: accumulate one full Bitcoin to become a millionaire. You can become a millionaire if you just own one full Bitcoin in the future. I'm being dead serious, guys. Like, I feel like another 10 years from now, a decade from now, one Bitcoin will be worth over $1 million, and that's the year, 2032. So over 2030, right? 2032, I feel like Bitcoin will 100% be at $1 million. Like, I'm being dead serious, guys. So obviously, this is the time to buy a Bitcoin, right? Buying one full Bitcoin right now today, guys, in 2022, it's like buying a new car, right? Bitcoin obviously dropped significantly. It's dropped over 70%, right? From its previous all-time highs to where Bitcoin is now. Bitcoin has dropped over 70%, guys. So obviously, this is in fact a great time right now to buy a Bitcoin. Okay, it really is, right? And of course, you don't have to buy one full Bitcoin, straight ahead, right? Like straight away. You can literally just dollar cost average, guys. So every week or every 2 weeks or every month, depends how you want to do it, depends how you feel, right? It's really up to you. But personally, I do it every 2 weeks. You buy a little bit of Bitcoins, whether you invest, $50, $100, couple $100, $1,000, couple $1,000 into Bitcoin every week or every 2 weeks or every month, right? Really up to you. So dollar cost average, guys, right? Have that mindset, have that goal of, accumulating one full Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Guys, you can do it. Okay, I believe in you guys. You know what I mean? You can do it. Yes, buying a Bitcoin right now is not cheap. Like I said, it's like pretty much buying a new car right now, right? But can you imagine trying to buy one Bitcoin when Bitcoin's at $100,000? You know what I mean? That's like a house deposit right there. And then buying a Bitcoin when it's at two, three, $400,000. That's like buying a new house. You know what I mean? And then imagine trying to buy a Bitcoin when it's at $500,000, right? $500,000, $1,000,000. Can you imagine trying to buy Bitcoin at $1,000,000? Like at that time, it just be too late. You know what I mean? Not a lot of us have $1,000,000. You know what I mean? But right now, guys, I know for a fact you guys have a few $100s, a few $1,000s. Just keep dollar cost averaging, guys, every week, every 2 weeks. Put your money into Bitcoin, right? Do that consistently for the next 10 years, you'll be a millionaire, okay? 100% you'll own way more than just one Bitcoin, right? You'll own multiple Bitcoins, right? If you can own more than one Bitcoin, okay, you're 100% going to be a millionaire. Okay, you're going to have some type of wealth. You're going to have life-changing money in the future, guys. Okay, and obviously this video is not financial advice. None of my videos is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research, guys. But personally, guys, I know where Bitcoin is heading in the future. It's going to reach millions of dollars. So you can become, you can become a millionaire, if you own one full Bitcoin. I've told you guys this many times, a few months ago, right? A few months back, even when I started off this YouTube channel, I've been literally telling you guys and begging you guys to accumulate one full Bitcoin, because this one Bitcoin, this one single coin will in fact make you a millionaire. I'm being dead serious, guys. It's the most scarce asset out there. Not everyone in the world can own a Bitcoin. There's literally over 7 billion people that live on Earth, and there's only, 21 million Bitcoins. But like I said, it's less than that now, right? Because a few millions of Bitcoins have been lost forever. So realistically, we're going to have about 16 to 17 million Bitcoins, which makes it even more scarce and makes them even more limited. So think about that. Not everyone in the world can own a one Bitcoin, right? Owning one Bitcoin right now, it's sort of rare. I want to say it's like extremely rare, but it's sort of rare. 10 years from now, when Bitcoin's at $1 million, it's going to be extremely rare to own one Bitcoin. Okay, it's going to be extremely rare. So guys, please accumulate one full Bitcoin. Dollar cost average into Bitcoin every week, every 2 weeks, right? Or every month. Please invest the same amount, every time. Be consistent with it, right? Dollar cost average into Bitcoin, guys, and have that mindset, have that goal of owning one full Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Always do your own research, but I'm telling you guys right now, just one Bitcoin will in fact make you a millionaire. I'm being dead serious, guys. So that being said, guys, when Bitcoin reaches, millions of dollars, you guys have to understand there's inflation. So everything is going to jump up in price. You know what I mean? You guys have to understand that, right? So just know, just take that as a note, So I'm telling you guys this right now, I'm 100% going to become a crypto millionaire. With my investments so far alone with Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm going to become a millionaire. You know what I mean? And I obviously invest my money into other altcoins, plenty of them. I invest into almost 50 different altcoins, 50 guys, which is a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm not a Bitcoin maximus or a Ethereum maximus, but my main investments are obviously into Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So guys, please understand that not everyone in the world can own a Bitcoin. It's going to be really rare, extremely rare in the future, So please accumulate at least one full Bitcoin today or this year or sometime maybe even next year, because I told you guys many times that 2023 next year, Bitcoin's going to crash even more. I see Bitcoin going back down $16,000, $15,000, potentially even lower than that, right? So you can wait till next year if you want. Personally, that's what I'm doing. I'm still buying a little bit by a little bit, but mainly, guys, I am in fact saving most of my money, most of my liquid on the sidelines, waiting patiently for the next crash to happen, which will potentially happen in the next few months, right? So when that happens, guys, I'm going all in on Bitcoin and Ethereum and just cryptocurrency in general. I'm going all in like there's no tomorrow. I'm being dead serious, guys. I'm going to strike. I'm going to take that as an opportunity, right? So guys, please accumulate one full Bitcoin. It's going to make you a millionaire in the future, down in the future, right? One Bitcoin will in fact make you a millionaire down in the future, guys. I'm being dead serious. Not everyone can own one Bitcoin in the future. There's 7 billion people that live on Earth. Not even, like legit, not even everyone can own a percentage of a Bitcoin. Think about that. There's just not enough of Bitcoins to go around, guys. Okay, trust me when I say this, Bitcoin's gonna reach millions, guys. Just think about it, right? The supply is low, the demand's gonna rise, right? The price is gonna rise because the supply is low. You know what I mean? So think about that. It's the most scarce asset out there, right? So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please go down below right now, give this video a huge thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.